America in the lobby of Financial Peace Plaza. Richard and Cheryl are with us, and a couple of friends. Welcome, guys. How are you? Good. Now, where are you guys from?
We're from New Bavaria, Ohio, which is up by Toledo.
My goodness. Yeah. So that's like a 12, 14-hour drive.
No, actually about 7 hours.
Oh, 7. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Wow. Well, it shows how much I know. Good. Well, good. And you guys drove in the night before to do this, I assume.
Yep.
All right. Very cool. Welcome to Martha's Place to do your debt-free scream. How much debt have you paid off?
We've paid $57,000.
And how long did that take you?
It took us 20 months.
And making what kind of household income during that time?
Well, Dave, it kind of went, the first year when we first started, Richard was laid off 3 out of 4 weeks a month.
Whoa.
So, yeah, that was when GM tanked back in 2008-09.
Yeah.
So the first couple of years, a little bit, not as much. So our income had went from like 60, 65, all the way up to 100,000 plus.
So it's 100 plus now?
Depending on overtime.
Okay. All right. So who do you work for, Richard?
General Motors.
Oh, you do work for GM. Oh, okay. Not just a subsidiary, or not a subcontractor or something. Okay. Very cool. All right. And the question for all the people watching on the video channel, which if you don't know, you can watch the show on the channel by just going to daveramsey.com/show, is there's a couple of kids with you here. So how many children is this?
We have 13 with us here today, but we actually have 14. Okay. Our oldest is busy working full-time and paying for his college in cash.
Very cool. Good for him. And how old is he?
He is 20 years old.
Okay. And he's probably going to live through it.
I hope so.
Working and paying cash. That's a good thing. Yeah. Very good. So 13 kids here, well-behaved, all lined up. And yeah, I guess if you have 13, that you don't have a choice. They have to be well-behaved.
That's right.
It would just be too much. Or 14 but 13 at home. Okay. Very cool. So who's the next oldest to leave?
Lucia.
Lucia will be leaving. Here. And Lucia, what year of school is she?
She's a senior.
Okay, so next year, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so you're starting to have a couple of them fly the nest then.
Yeah.
Very cool. So what kind of debt was the $57,000?
Well, most of it was consumer debt. We had a camper to pay off and a home equity. It was $10,000 on our home equity loan. And then the rest was on credit cards and stupid stuff.
So what happened 20 months ago? I guess the GM thing scared the crud out of you and made you think you're going to have to address this.
Yes. Yeah, it all started with a niece, Krista, who was taking Financial Peace University and invited us to one of the free classes, a come and see kind of thing. So Richard wasn't able to go, but I was, so I went ahead and went, and it lit a little fire under my behind, but it only lasted a couple weeks because he wasn't with me.
Yeah.
So then about 2 years later, we took the class together, and we said we've got to change the way we're living. We didn't have a lot of late payments. We had people knocking on our doors. We didn't have any money left, Dave, to eat.
Yeah.
We have a lot of kids to take care of.
I noticed that.
They like to eat.
Yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet the food bill is incredible.
Yeah, you should have seen them at the hotel this morning with that free breakfast. Making lots of money on hotels going,
today is as a loss leader today.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fun. Well, that's good. So, what are the unique challenges while you're trying to pay off $57,000 in 20 months, making $100K with 13 kids at home, 14 total? Because that's an extra burden. Extra financial burden.
Yeah. Well, we haven't ever been frivolous people. We've always been, tried to keep things even and not too extreme. But we were very typical Americans. We used to have a 1967 camper when we first started, or just before we got into the program. And Richard's dad passed away, and he said, I'd like to have the camping memories that I had with my dad. So within 2 weeks, we had a brand new camper in the backyard. And we had to change our thinking, and we had to say, we can't live like everybody else.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot of mouths to feed and things,
Well, we all have to find a reason to do it, and all you had to do is look around the dining room table.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a good reason to do that.
And our budget is a little bit higher on the food percentage than what you recommend, but I know you say that we can we can personalize it, so.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah, we've done
exactly
that.
right. Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
have to personalize a lot of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, congratulations, and thanks for bringing the whole gang with you. That's amazing. Very fun stuff. All right, $57,000 paid off in 20 months, making 60 to 100,000. Richard and Cheryl and 13 of the 14. Count it down. Let's hear a great debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1.
Situation, you know, watch every bit of the situation.